Orúkọ mi ni Chief Sunday Ọdúntàn, di bá mo fi hàn fi jẹun, aṣíwájú bá mo fi hàn fẹ́ gbàlànà.
Kí lẹ rí sí àwọn ẹbí DIPEOLU tí wọ́n wá kí kábíyèsí?
Well, àwọn ẹbí DIPEOLU jẹ́ ẹbí tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ ní ìlú Ẹ̀gbá, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹbí tó ní òkìkí. Abala kan nínú ẹbí DIPEOLU, wọ́n tún tàn mọ́ àwọn ẹbí mi kan tí a ń pè ní ẹbí Ṣónọ́lá. Àwa ẹbí Ọdúntàn, àwa tàn mọ́ àwọn Ṣónọ́lá. Àwọn Ṣónọ́lá kan náà tàn mọ́ àwọn DIPEOLU. Nígbà táwa ti wà kékeré ni èmi ti mọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn nínú ẹbí DIPEOLU, bíi Professor DIPEOLU, bíi Bọ̀dá Bùnmi DIPEOLU, bíi Àǹtí Mọ́sún DIPEOLU, so many of them. Àǹtí mi máa ń pè Àǹtí Mọ́sún. Very nice, very lovely sister, a typical Egba woman, people that are very patriotic. Akíngbáyé Egba, who is also my friend, Chief DIPEOLU to an US. Àwọn tó ń gbé ẹbí Kega, tó ń gbé Lùgà, wọ́n pọ̀ gan nínú ẹbí DIPEOLU. So ẹbí tó dáa ní ẹbí DIPEOLU.
Kí wọ́n ní àmọ̀ràn
tí àti ọmọ ọmọ àti ọmọ 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 àwọn tí wọ́n rìnrìn àjò ní wọn tí wọ́n láti ìlú òyìnbó kí wọ́n máa ṣọ́ wọn lọ máa ṣọ́ wọn bọ̀. Ìbùkún àti àǹfààní láti túbọ̀ máa ṣe fún ẹbí, fún ará àti fún ìlú Ẹ̀gbá ní orúkọ Jésù Kristi. Orúkọ mi ni Olóyè Sunday Olúrótìmí Ọdúntàn, bá amòfin ìlú Ìjẹun, aṣíwájú bá amòfin gbogbo ìlú Ẹ̀gbá lápapọ̀.
Orúkọ tèmi ni Olóyè Martins Olúṣẹ́gun DIPEOLU, tí mo jẹ́ President DIPEOLU Descendants Foundation gbogbo àgbáyé. Mo dẹ̀ jẹ́ Ọ̀tún Babagunmọ̀ ti ìlú Ìbà nílùú Èkó.
A rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn bíbá ẹjọ́ sẹ́lẹ̀ sọ wọ́n tó wà níbà ìfún.
Àwọn ọmọ DIPEOLU làwọn bí ní ilé, ní oko àti lẹ́yìn odi. Ọdún méjì la máa ń péjọpọ̀ báyìí. A dẹ̀ máa ń wá ṣe sọ ibi nǹkan iṣẹ́ ìjú ata máa ń tà ń ṣe. Àyẹ̀wò à ń ṣe ní ìsinyìí lénìí. Ó jẹ́ ìpéjọ papọ̀ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ DIPEOLU, we call it DIPEOLU Descendants Foundation, ní ilé, lóko àti lẹ́yìn òde lẹ́yìn náà ṣe lénìí.
A rí i pé ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà nínú ẹbí ilẹ̀ wa ń di ẹ̀. Kí ni ètò tí ẹ ṣe kalẹ̀ fún àwọn ìwé tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn tó fi máa bá prógámù yìí lọ́wọ́ yín, ètò yìí tó ṣe máa bá lọ́wọ́ yín, tóun náà ṣe máa kọ̀ntínú láti máa ṣe?
Ní alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ nǹkan tá à ń try to encourage ni pé nǹkan tá à ń ṣe lọ́dọọdún yìí, a fẹ́ yẹ kí gbogbo wa ká máa kó gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa wá ní ọdún méjì ká mọ̀ pé so that wọ́n á lè carry legacy along as the older ones are going. Àwọn náà lè mọ bá ṣe ń ṣe, àwọn náà lè máa tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. So ọdọọdún à ń ti sọ pé ok ọdún méjì tá à ń ṣe yìí o, a máa wá sí ìlú Abẹ́òkúta, gbogbo àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn odi, gbogbo àtàwọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, l'Ìbàdàn, l'Àbújá, káàkiri gbogbo orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáyé tó bá ní agbára láti wá, wọ́n máa wá sí Nàìjíríà, wọ́n á wá sábẹ́òkúta. Tàbádà sábẹ́òkúta, a máa lọ kí Aláké tó jẹ́ ọba ìlú wa, àdèwà máa ṣe ìpéjọpọ̀ get together tá a máa bára wa sọ ìpéjọpọ̀ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ máa achieve. So gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la fẹ́ máa jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn máa mọ̀ so that wọ́n á lè tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Ẹ bá a ṣàdúrà fún gbogbo ẹbí DIPEOLU.
Mo gbàdúrà pé ẹbí DIPEOLU wọn á máa gbòòrò sí ní ànípẹ̀dín. Òkè gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ tán di ẹbí mú, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run máa fún wa ní okun àti agbára. Àwọn ọmọ wa náà wọ́n á gbẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rere, wọ́n á dẹ̀ lè tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú nǹkan táwọn náà ń ṣe pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ máa fún wọn ṣe. Ẹ ṣé gan. Orúkọ mi ni Ọ̀túnba Martins Olúṣẹ́gun DIPEOLU. Mo jẹ́ President DIPEOLU Descendants Foundation worldwide.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
ọmọ DIPEOLU ni mí. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó wá síbí báyìí pátá pé àdélébáre àrìnàkóre àkòyà ibi láyọ̀ lọ́ máa padà síbi tó ń lọ lórúkọ Jésù. Ọdún tí ó dẹ̀kùn dẹ̀dẹ̀ tá a fẹ́ ṣe àní fìbànújẹ́ ṣe nínú ẹbí náà àní pẹ̀dé a máa lé sí lórúkọ Jésù. Àwọn ọmọ wa náà àní gbé wọn sí lórúkọ Jésù. Àti mọjọ́ tàbí wọn àní mọjọ́ kú wọn lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àná àwọn arúgbó wa náà tó dẹ́kun lórúkọ Jésù wọn ò dẹ̀ ní dẹrù àgbéká fún àwa ọmọ wọn. Mo dúpẹ́ gan, ẹ ṣeun gan gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá síbí báyìí, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá láti ìlú òyìnbó lágbára Ọlọ́run. Wọn ò ní dìyìn ní kágò wálé, láyọ̀ lẹ́ máa padà sí destination yín. Àtàwátàwá l'Abẹ́òkúta, àtàwátàwá ní gbogbo Èkó, Ìbàdàn lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ayọ̀ la máa padà sí ti àti wá. Ẹ ṣe gan.
Professor, ẹ bá mi tọ́jú Bàbá wa ti bẹ lọ́rùn agbé ọ̀gá afọpẹ́ fún ẹ fóore ọ̀fẹ́ ńlá tó tún fún wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹbí nínú ọdún 2023 agbé ọ̀gá lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ adarí ọpẹ́ ìyìn àti ògo fún ẹ ìwọ ọlọ́ba tọ́pẹ́ yẹ Ọlọ́run gbọ́ ọpẹ́ wa à ń lọ láti máa ṣe ayẹyẹ ìdúpẹ́ ọdún 2023 gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹbí DIPEOLU àfiọ́ṣe ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ àti àárín àti ìparí ohun gbogbo Ọlọ́run gba gbogbo ògo bí a ti máa jẹ tá a máa mú táwọn máa yọ ayọ̀ ìkórè àti ayọ̀ àlàáfíà ayọ̀ ọdún Ọlọ́run máa bá wa lọ gbogbo tó ní kọ̀ọ̀kan wá wá rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹbí gbogbo àrídùnnú wa gbogbo tààrí tó ń mú wa ń dùn lórúkọ ti Jésù Ọlọ́run bùkún rẹ̀ gbọ́ aláṣẹ ọ̀run gbọ́ aṣẹ̀dá orí kó wá gbogbo wa ní orúkọ Jésù Kristi Ọlọ́run àti alágbàwí wa àmín.
Jẹ́ kí a ṣe bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe kó lè bá àrí bó ṣe yẹ kí ó rí. Can we please stand up for national anthem, please? Thank you, God bless you. Thank you. National anthem, please. Thank you, God bless you. Amen. Peace and unity. Ó máa bá wa lágbára Ọlọ́run.
occasion of the celebration of our biennial reunion meeting and convention 2023. Today is the third in the series. We had the last one 5 years ago in 2018. Some of us were privileged to be there then. If you were there, wave up your hand. Let me see you. Yes, thank you, thank you. You were there 2018. Thank God you are here today again. Praise God. May I, at this point, introduce our members here present of DIPEOLU family, DIPEOLU Descendants Foundation. I will start with since we met 5 years ago, some of us have passed away and asked us to stand up for a minute silence for the souls of our belated brothers and sisters, our late brothers and sisters who have passed on. I cannot but mention a few names. I will mention the name of Dr. Olufemi DIPEOLU. I will mention the name of Mrs. Balogun Ali Balogun, and all others who have passed on to the great beyond. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us observe a minute silence in honor of the founding members. May the souls of our late brothers and sisters rest in perfect peace in the bosom of the Lord. Amen. Thank you. Let's have our seat. I will now go on to formal introduction of our members. Trustees and the Executive Council, the Management Executive of DIPEOLU Descendants Foundation. I will start with, his name is Professor Adewale DIPEOLU. You're welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Then I'll call Mr. Olarewaju DIPEOLU. He is the Secretary of the Board of Trustees. I will call Justice Osumola DIPEOLU. Somebody wave hand there. CJ is absent, but she's a member of the DOT. I will call High Chief Samuel Ayotunde DIPEOLU. Anybody of a banner himself. I will call Mr. Edward Ayode DIPEOLU. He's not here, he's in London, but I know he's with us in spirit. So let's clap for him as well. I will call Mr. Bumi DIPEOLU. Where is he? Okay, he was here a while ago, he'll soon be here. He's a member of the Board of Trustees as well.
I want to say good afternoon to my mommies and daddies and my sisters and brothers in the house. May I humbly, may I humbly introduce our guest speaker to you. I want to know for today. Professor ABEOKUTA.
Name is Dora Chisara Ariwodo Omo Olajumoke DIPEOLU. I pray that this foundation that we have started is going to last much longer and will bring a larger family together. And I pray that we do better things for ABEOKUTA and Ogun State in general.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand by the existing protocol, but I would like to recognize my senior professor, Professor DIPEOLU. We are just upcoming. They are there. But as in academics, like moment to get there, upcoming ones like always meeting there. You welcome to. We are proud to be in the academics, and we will always try as much as possible to enlighten people, most especially on areas that shade or unknown to them. The team we have today is ABEOKUTA, our source, heritage, our pride. Since I have about 30 minutes, I will not gloss over what I have here. It's my pleasure to be here to talk on this topic, which is our ABEOKUTA, our source, our heritage, and pride. We all know that ABEOKUTA has existed for so many years, hundreds of years. But this paper I would just look at our source, our heritage, and is it our pride? I just want to say something that somebody reminded me that, do I remember that ABEOKUTA played an important role in the emergence of President Tinubu? And I said, yes, let's look at it. It was in this town that he first mentioned the word Ebinoko, the popular slaughter. And from there, he kept on saying it everywhere. Similarly, it was in this town, during the campaign, that he said, Bob, tí owó mọ́lé pọ̀ fún wa lówó a máa dìbò àdèmàṣẹ́kẹ́lẹ́ a máa wọlé. So you can see that the goal of ABEOKUTA, actually, as he said, before you know it, today is our president. So you will realize that ABEOKUTA has that unique history. We have produced a law saying that we are still producing more. Let us look at our source. This, I just want to go over it. ABEOKUTA, we are Yoruba people. We belong to the Yoruba race, tracing our history to Ile-Ife, the cradle of Yoruba civilization. But at the point in time, we all know that there was a civil war land. Even before them, the Egbas lived peacefully among themselves. They lived in hamlets and villages, but they were independent of themselves. So the principal Egbas controlled themselves, they governed themselves, and that is why they always say that Egba, number one, an Egbama must have its roots and must have its township. Main Egbas are the Egba Agbeni, who are Egba proper, the Egba Okion, who lives somewhere around Okion, Orion, that's Odumono River, around that Ibadan area, and the Egba Agura or the Baguras. These are the three principal Egbas. They were all independent of each other and one could help. He said, one day, we'll call you. And later, he turned this society to a military one. He built a building where they were meeting, and secretly started to start the guard on how to liberate the Egbas from the yoke and oppression of the Oyo Ilaris. And this, you call them now one thing. Anytime I kill an Oyo Ilari in my own domain, all members of the society should kill their own, and that will be liberating the Egbas. So that is why we shall be so reverent in ABEOKUTA, because it was the war that actually liberated the Egbas. Definitely you know that this will have brought untold disaster on the Egba town, because Oyo says are warring army and the bad of we have some people living around this area, and one of them was called DIPEOLU. He was one that was farming very close to the Olumoro. Then we now have some hunters joining him, and they lived together. DIPEOLU built a house which he was living in, and that would have been the first house in ABEOKUTA. But the hunters, because they are nomadic, they are always on the move. They were the one now who started staying in the caves of Olumoro. And when people ask them, where are you staying? They say, under the rock. So that was why we have that ABEOKUTA. But ABEOKUTA has never actually been there. The descendants of these hunters are those that you see now. And the leader that one Mama Olumo died some few years back, at a very ripe age. For those of us who are Olumo some years back, you will see her very aged, very old. She died some years back. So, in 1830, the Egbas arrived in ABEOKUTA, having been after fighting various wars. And they still maintain their lineages. The Egbas comprise Abakia, Chieftown, they have Ijeo, Kenta, Imo, Igori, and their chief was attacked. The Aguras, Egba Agura, or Agura, have their main town, Agura. They have Ilogun, Ibadan, Ojo, and their chief was Agura. Then Egba Okion, chief, main town, and comprising Ikija, Ikerebu, Idoma, Odo, and Oshile. Yeah. Now, let's say something else so that we will all educate ourselves today. The Owus was also having their settlement in Ibadan. And the 1821 Yoruba Civil War was caused by the Owus. And the Owus were also displaced from their state. So they came and joined the Egbas in ABEOKUTA. So Owus are not Egbas. If you ask them, they will tell you they are not Egbas. Because one Owu Lashikini, Lakokoda, they are very proud of themselves too. Then also, in Ibadan, when they have problems with King Yesu of Dahon, Some of them moved to ABEOKUTA and they stayed in ABEOKUTA too. Then we have the guys too, who are always displaced and they all join the Egbas in ABEOKUTA. So these are the things, that was how ABEOKUTA was fought. Then when there was war, the Egbas were usually run helter-skelter, the early ones, and that was why many of them started to stay within the rock, the Olumo Rock. So Olumo Rock started to provide both shelter, fortress for the Egbas, and that is why I see that the Egbas show you very well. So during war, they will hide there, and after that, they will eat that. They were living comfortably there, and it also provided a victim, an advantage for them. You know, when you are on the mountain, you can easily see your enemy, easily can attack them. Let me give you one or two things that happened. The children led the last year, and when it has started to grow, we have the Creole from Sierra Leone, and so forth. One important thing that happened there was the arrival of the missionaries. I think the first missionary and the first white man in Egba was Herman Townsend. He came in January 4, 1840, the white man in ABEOKUTA. When he came, Shodekan was still alive. He put him on his lap. He went around, and you know, Oyibo, they were seeing Oyibo for the first time. So the reception was very, very warm. He was surprised. He didn't know that the people have never seen a white man before, and that was why everybody trooped out. So before that, the king of ABEOKUTA, Ladabda, had gone to England and met with the queen, and he was given a Bible. So Bible had been in ABEOKUTA before even the arrival of the missionaries. So the missionaries group, they have their headquarters, and they were working here. Later, Bishop Crowder moved and many. And during this period, they evangelized and propagated the Christian religion. Another important thing that happened was the Egba United Government. I don't know how many people realize that Egba was the first and only self-rule from the British. This happened in 1893. The Egbas were ruling themselves for a period until 1914. We all remember the amalgamation of Nigeria, which was done by Nigeria. So that but Egbas had their own government. They were running their own affairs by themselves. Then that time, you know, the plantations were here, doing so many things. And you also have, that was why pride, this our fatherland was popular, and so on, so forth. There were local industry, plastic factories, and so on. And you also know that Egba has our natural products. We have some good. ABEOKUTA is the home of granite. We all know that. We are the ones that supply granite to everywhere. We are also the home of limestone. And that is why. So these are the. So you can see that ABEOKUTA has a very proud history. What we have today is what everybody knows. There is nothing you want to look for in a town that we know. We have numerous things. We have a lot of things in ABEOKUTA. We have what we call both natural, which is natural or ecological heritages. We have it in ABEOKUTA, Ulumo, we have river, we have...
My name is Eunice Ariwado. I am a daughter of DIPEOLU, and I had to join the family reunion
in order to know the roots of my mother, and also to fraternize with the entire DIPEOLU family. I've come for the last 3 times, and it has been interesting. The reunion has been a success. I have known more of the DIPEOLUs than I ever knew. And once in a while, it's good to know your roots. And this time around,
we shall be so open. And these are somewhere that we now call tourist centers. Then we have the cultural heritage. We have a lot of them, centenary halls, and so on. And you know the exactly unique culture. Of course, in ABEOKUTA, nobody, we all know that all the religious segments in Nigeria are based there. We go to there, you see Jollof. I know I grew up seeing them. We have the Oliver Rock and there for us. And another one heritage things that we are all wearing today comes from. Some months ago, the minister for women affairs something came to ABEOKUTA to look at that place. We have the Kuti Heritage Museum, and again we have special festivals. We have the Shabi Festival, we have the African Drum Festival, which was done by initiated by the Muslim government. The Shabi Festival is celebrated every year to commemorate and honor our brave Lishabi. And what they normally do is pay the visit to Igbo Lishabi, that is Lishabi forest. And you see Egbas coming out from both far and wide to celebrate it. Then what is our pride? Egba's sons and daughters, we all know that everywhere we always produced so many illustrious sons and daughters for in this country. As a matter of fact, the Egbas are always first. The first medical doctor, the first accountant, the first day before that, they were all Egbas. And if you remember, we also have the first Yoruba head of state from ABEOKUTA. Then we also have another head of state in person of Chief Shoneko. And the one that will have been the third one will have been Chief MKO ABEOKUTA. The first global winner, Nobel winner, is also a man from us. We have the Adobe Campos, who was the head of WHO, Simon Adebo, an ambassador, an educationist. We have a lot of them. We produce governors, we produce deputy governors, and we also have very many prominent families. But before I go to that, do you know that even up till now, in the legal system, ABEOKUTA is number students from ABEOKUTA or lawyers from ABEOKUTA are number 1. They are more in the legal system than any other profession. As a matter of fact, I don't think that any family in ABEOKUTA that does not be proud of a lawyer. We have to say it without fear of failure. And it is my pride, because I know my town is unique. The other people are unique. And look at the DIPEOLUs today. I'm very proud of you. And I also wish other families to do this every time. So, I'm impressed.
Àwọn DIPEOLU ẹ káàbọ̀ báyìí sí ẹ ṣe gan a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín pé ọlọ́pàá ní ọ̀rẹ́ láti péjọpọ̀ lọ́dún yìí láti 2018 tàti péjọpọ̀ báyìí láti ọlọ́dẹ ṣọ wà nínú àánú ẹ̀ ó jẹ́ ká ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti darapọ̀ mọ́ra wa ní ọdún yìí láti ṣe ìwẹ̀jẹ̀wẹ̀mú àti pé àríra wa àpéjọpọ̀ again. So after about 5 years, even though all of us have been chatting on WhatsApp and Facebook, but we carry our one-on-one like this. Káàdẹ̀ torí ọ̀fẹ́ láti lọ kí kábíyèsí wa lákè àdúgbò lọ́wọ́ náà. Isi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa àmọ́ some of us, especially the younger ones, wọ́n mọ ìtumọ̀ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe wà fún dáadáa ni. Ó yẹ kí gbogbo bí yìí kó má gba ẹsẹ̀ lẹ́nu. Because if I look at our WhatsApp, we should be close to 100. But today, more maybe because of the economic situation of the country and some other things, àti àwọn tó wà ní diaspora tọ̀ ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti wálé. But the reality is that it will be a very good thing. It's going to be a very good thing for us as a DIPEOLU family. Like nǹkan tí Prof Solano, wọ́n ní àfẹ́ mọ bí anybody ti wá bí from Guinea kan. The most important thing is that all of us were DIPEOLUs. That's what matters to us. And that's all we want to know. So I want to encourage all of us. We'll continue to push it. We're going to talk about it. I briefly talked about our aims and objectives of this family foundation. Let me just just pick few one of them again, so that we understand the reason why we are gathered together. The things that we achieved today by visiting the Alake Palace. How I wish I could have enough time. That's why I brought all my family. They've never been come around with me to this occasion. The first two we had, they never had the opportunity to come around. But this time around, I said, all of us were coming, and I wish I have all the time. I can take them around. You know, we'll bring to Alake Palace. We'll take them to Lumoro. Let them have a feel of what our ABEOKUTA is all about. It's very, very important. I'm so much proud to be at the government. I don't know. I'm so much. I can say it anywhere. When Oliver, when they wanted to honor us with the chieftaincy as Otumba Kofiba, only that is about the whole Baba that I'm from his mother's side, because his mother's side is from the best side. The best side is under the state. That's what he told them, and they accepted me all the time. But I'm proud of them. Anyway, our children, please, we parents, our elders, when we are having gathering like this, I don't know how much you know the number. Gbogbo kota ma fi ṣe òbí àti bàbá àwọn ọmọ àti ìyá àwọn ọmọ wa kalẹ̀ ọlọ́ba fún wa. Let's try to carry them along to bring them down here. The top thing is that to improve and uphold image of DIPEOLU home and abroad. You see, lára àwọn image wa are the characteristics of our environment. We are proud people. We are proud, as in we have that pride in us. And one of the things that my father told me before he passed on, commented us on me. Only way number one, in the big day, I will never forget it. When I was writing my what do you call it, about him, I put two valuable words he told me. He said, the man that we are walking, those are the two things my father left me. And I can say categorically, it has been so useful to me. God has helped us, He's still helping us, and will not to help us. So please, wherever we find ourselves, let's be proud of who we are. And as a DIPEOLU child, or son, or daughter, the image of identity, the character, the attributes of Omoluabi, that Omoluabi trait must be embedded in us wherever we find ourselves. You know, máa dẹ̀ ṣe ju agbára ṣe ju kan tí ọlọ́run pèsè fún ẹ lọ. I'm not saying I'm not him hard, but we should always cut our code according to available material we have. Ọlọ́run àti ìmọ̀ràn wọn lọ́wọ́. And also to love each other regardless of economic and financial status. And that's one thing I've appreciated about our elder, the people we put in the board of trustees. He has been so wonderful. She has been bringing our own beat, even from America where she is. And when in absentia, he has been so wonderful. He has used all share media platform to connect some of us. He connected us. He was the initiator of our links. Called the Impact. He had not met Topper, he was in America now before, but he came down to attend Topper's wedding. And that was the first time I also met him. When we had at Ageni. We have never met before. But he came around, and that's how we started the whole arrangement and the plan. And God will come to bless every one of you. Then also, to organize from time to time social cultural events, in which it is one of it that we are having today. That once in every 2 years, once again, if it starts over there, that's my support the family. And please, in every organization, in every society, please, I'm not saying that you bring 1 million naira, 2 million naira, 3 million naira, or 50,000 naira. If this time around, put it into the association account. I'm just saying it. That's the worst case scenario. Not being at all is what we would not want to. It's not just speak well of us. Because we have a lot of projects. The reason why we couldn't even do much this year is because of the limited resources. And also, we have a dream and a plan to have something like this, a space of a land like this, where we can call DIPEOLU house or DIPEOLU heritage space for commercial purpose, clubhouse, and where we can always call our place, and very soon the grace of God will roll out plans on that, and the committee will be formed. But the permission from the board of trustees will seek for support from our side. I know it's God welcome. So whatever I'm about that support, please, I want to plead with us. Let us support this foundation with it. And also, over years, we've been showing our welfare support to the orphanages. And we've been to Labour Colony, which KBC confirmed today, again. And also we have other things. Our agent, we want to reach out to them. From the age of 80 years and above. Once in a while, let us go and visit them. Give them something that we have to help them. It might not be so much, but for the fact that they're able to stretch that hand of love to them, they will remember it. God will say, it is time for you to come. So we want to do that. Then also, other opportunity for us to reach out to members of this family that maybe they need one financial support or the other. We have a room for that. We have a scholarship program for students, brilliant students. It's just that we need to, if you know that you are doing well when you don't have the financial resources, even though if you have the opportunity, we'll give you the scholarship, and the board will decide on that. The tenant of your family wants to take a higher form and jump form, and you know that you have performed by the year. With time, we'll start buying that. Maybe you have a business idea, you want to start in a small scale, you can apply to the executive committee. We have we'll put your application to the board. We want to know what you want to use the money for. That's what we want to know. And then how much is the business? Within the space of the period that we're going to give you the money, how when you can return the money back so that we can give another person. So the program is still there. So let's maximize the opportunity. Because some of us have done that. They have returned the money, you know. So it's open for everybody, you know, because small scale business scholarship, loan, small scale investment loan. So, and many other things that God give us the grace to do. Although God wants to help all of us. For people that come from diaspora, from abroad, God will take them back safely in the name of Jesus Christ. And the next 2 years, I will be coming back again 2025, but the grace of Almighty God, although I will take up on time now, I'm a lazy, I'm a pussy, I'm a although I'm a poor and whatever, that's my shape, what you can shape. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyá, àdá ọmọ wa náà, àwọn bàbá àkálẹ̀, àkójúsùn pẹ̀lú ọmọ.
Solomon DIPEOLU, mo jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú ẹbí DIPEOLU, mo jẹ́ ọmọ DIPEOLU, mo jẹ́ Solomon DIPEOLU.
Látọ̀rí aṣíwájú, Prọfẹ̀sọ̀ Adéwálé bàbá mi, ọmọ DIPEOLU, chairman. Èrò bá mi kí, ọtí bá mi, ọtí bá mi ti olùṣègùn àjàjẹ́.
Nígbà tí bá pe DIPEOLU, máa fẹ́ DIPEOLU, bàbá tí wá pẹ̀lú tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn àti ní.
My name is Professor ABEOKUTA. I'm the guest speaker on this occasion. I look at this ABEOKUTA as our source, our heritage, and our pride. I'm happy to be here to facilitate with the DIPEOLU family during their DIPEOLU Union biannual reunion. Thank God for the DIPEOLUs, thank God for their lives, and I pray that ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ a máa lé sí o lágbára Ọlọ́run tó bá tún máa ṣe ti next year wàá pọ̀ jù báyìí lọ àlàáfíà ara máa jẹ́ fún gbogbo wa. Thank you. My name is Professor ABEOKUTA.
Ní Ìdòwú of the Arojabe Ìdòwú family, who had traces of Ijesha blue blood. He started his educational career
at the Odoba Infant School, Lagos, from 1935 to 1936. Then St. John's School, Aroloya, Lagos, 1937 to 1939, and Eko Boys High School, Mushin, Lagos, from 1939 to 1947. He attended the University College Ibadan from 1955 to 1959, where Jonathan Olusegun DIPEOLU in April 1969, he was appointed Deputy University Librarian at the University of Ife, now Bafemi Awolowo University, and in 1970 became the University Librarian, the position he held for 20 years. DIPEOLU had a stint at the United Nations Economic Community in 1984, where he was training coordinator, Pan-African Documentation and Information System, PADIS. He was a member of the Library Association of Great Britain and the Nigerian Library Association, where he has been a fellow since 1989. Jonathan DIPEOLU once described the university library as the heart of the university, so it was no wonder that he was able to spread the acumen that he had acquired on the job into a number of university organs and committees. He was a member of Senate, member of the University Governing Council from 1980 to 1982, and again in 1986 to 1989, member of the Appointments and Promotions Committee from 1976 to 1982, member Administrative Staff Committee, member Development Committee, member University Research Committee, as well as a member of the Board of Postgraduate Studies. All this notwithstanding, he also did serve outside the university at various times. He was the editor of NLA newsletter from 1962 to 1965. Chairman, Western State Division, Nigerian Library Association, 1967 to 1969. Member, Editorial Board, Nigerian Libraries, 1968 to 1975. He was a part-time lecturer at the Department of Library Studies, University of Ibadan, from 1970 to 1974. And from 1975 to 19, he was president, Nigerian Library Association, 1973 to 1975. Member, Nigerian Library Board of Nigeria. Member, National Library Board of Nigeria, January 76 to December 1976. Member, Academic Planning Group for New University Institutions in Nigeria, February 76 to March 77. And so many other committees. In 1987, he was chairman committee of the Nigerian Library Association. He was appointed to write a brief concerning the quality and quantity of graduates in library studies produced by Nigerian universities and polytechnics. Jonathan Olusegun was appointed commissioner in the Ogun State Civil Service Commission in March 2003. DIPEOLU was conferred with the member of the Federal Republic, MFR. DIPEOLU was a family man. He married his late wife, Omoba Claudiana Ashabi Okoya, a blue-blooded Ikorodu lady in 1956. Children, but there are many other children who found places in their hearts. All these children are doing well, extremely well in their chosen professions, and there are many grandchildren. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, to invite our chief, our ballet, area ballet of Macron area, Chief Solomon DIPEOLU, to please step forward and present the award being given to Pa Jonathan Olusegun DIPEOLU.
Posthumous Recognition Award presents to late Pa Jonathan Olusegun DIPEOLU in honor of the legacy you left behind, for your leadership, determination, and impactful life you lead, in recognition of your dedication to the values of the DIPEOLU family, and your extraordinary love and kindness to everyone around you. So this day, 23rd December 2023.
Researcher with over 230 publications in internationally peer-reviewed journals. Have been on trypanosomiasis, vector biology, ticks and tick-borne diseases, public health, stroke, zoonosis, malaria and tropical animals. 44 research reports on livestock ticks, 19 technical reports, and designed 9 livestock projects, all of which have been funded by IPAD or World Bank for livestock development in various countries in Africa. Research grants from many prestigious international donors, including British Overseas Administration, Rockefeller Foundation, USAID, ARS/USDA, NIH, MBBS programs, European Commission, UNDP of Sciences, National Research Foundation and Human Science Research Council in South Africa. He had over 65 scientific presentations in international conferences, seminars, and 29 university seminar presentations of Antigua. Professor DIPEOLU's research was focused on dengue fever, and his research contributions to the mosquito vectors of the disease have been recognized by the TDR of WHO in Geneva, with the consequence that the American University of Antigua Center for Tropical Diseases and International Travels have been regarded as a collaborative center by WHO. 19 PhD graduates under his supervision, 15 MSc students, 1 MPhil student, and supervised 19 DVN dissertations.
My great husband and father, he really appreciates all the on behalf of my humble children, myself, we are proud of this award. Thank you.
This appreciation award goes to October Samuel Ayotunde DIPEOLU. Like I said, what we are doing today, if you don't have somebody like him to carry us from the beginning, nurturing all the things with us, pulling us up and down with resources, he welcomes us to his home. He will call this call that he has always been there for us. Not only in others, but we will doing it gradually. But I just decided personally that we need to appreciate him for his dedication and support for the DIPEOLU family. I want to represent to October Samuel DIPEOLU the active by of the balance and dedication to the growth of our family foundation.
from the inception. Your unwavering commitment, your exemplary leadership attributes are all we appreciate, sir. Thank you so much, sir.